Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Ribéry. He is through here. Now the cross. Oh, great leap! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fernandes. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was Roberto Baggio!
It's hit the upright. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Ivory Coast cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot could be on. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. He's found the way through. Looking for the... Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And no, that was never going to make it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that looks a decent ball. Pepe calmly anticipates. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, this is chance, surely! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Beckenbauer. Fernandes. Ribéry. Hakimi. He has found the way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And the counter is on. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Adriano. Bergomi gets it clear. And it's Azar. Knocks it out wide. Beckenbauer is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way through. It's Pelé! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
O'Reilly. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Baggio! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mbappe. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Now, please turn
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So right back into the action. Now it's Romario. Nesta. And it's O'Reilly. Knocks it into space. Look at the space. It's Adriano! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And this is Adriano. Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. Back where it came from. Oh, super ball! Nice interception, well timed. Romario. Aimed beyond the defence. Romario driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Pele. Oh, well played, well played.
Fernandez.
Can see things others simply cannot. O'Reilly tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
O'Reilly, he's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. Nesta. Now it's Romario. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Azar. O'Reilly has it out wide and in space. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nesta. Hakimi. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Spread out to the left. O'Reilly. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ribery. That's a cute ball. Hakimi has the space to scheme. Fernandez. He's had a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Fernandez certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
O'Reilly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer. Stam. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
O'Reilly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a really well-measured ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 17,
And it's
number
Romario.
19, Hakimi.
Azar, who can
Number
single-handedly
13,
make a difference.
Nesta.
Looking for options for Romario! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Pep Guardiola.
Azar.
Number 4.
Fernandez.
Zanetti. Number 12.
Short changes him with that pass.
Number 3.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Decent chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Great vision.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
And time is up. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Just eases him off the ball. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
This is a promising build-up. Fernandes. Ibrahimovic. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's found space here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fernandes. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Nesta. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, and the danger is averted. Silvestre.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. Zanetti.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's cut it out. Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The less said about that pass, the better. And he's forced to go back. Nesta. Beckenbauer. Stam. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Timber. Nesta is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And Zanetti. And it's Fernandes. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandes. Platini, Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Pele. And it's Timber. Nesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Stam. Platini. Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he can thump it away. And it's Timber. Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Ibrahimovic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nesta. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Fernandes conjures time and space where few can. Timber. Now Schlotterbeck. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well measured. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Not a Cruyff! And want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's made. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in, and that pass just didn't quite work. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Pele. Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.